And aloha! Welcome back to Mystimon Saga, a world like no other, where people must live alongside and with mystical creatures, and where magic comes alive, under siege by forces beyond and within. I'm your host, GM Seth, aka Seth R. Mitchell, and I am today once again joined by our players, El Bastille and our newest player, Silash.
Hi.
Silash, how about you introduce yourself?
Myself or my character?
Both.
Oh Lord. I'm Sai. To myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna introduce my character. I will be playing Ron, who is a elven martial artist and a psychic who, upon manifesting psijic powers, tried to find out why something existed. Like, English is hard. Why something like that existed, was unable to in their own settlements, and so set off in search of answers.
All
They
right.
joined the Hidden Archives in hopes of speaking to one of the world's highest level Psijics, and that's where I am now.
All right. So when we last left our investigators, Soma and Bastille and Androvan, you had come to a house in the housing district that once was owned by a family who just moved to Emerald Port some time ago. And the reason they moved is because they were being terrorized by these letters that they were receiving in the mail. These letters were threatening, to say the least.
Ooh.
And they were all signed the Watcher. But for some time, for about a year or so, they've been quiet. These letters from the Watcher have been quiet. Until now. It turns out that when Desdalin, aka Skinny, had sent a letter role playing as the Watcher in order to try to pull the Hidden Archives back into the case, because she felt that there were things that they missed the first time. That actually brought the original Watcher back out of hiding. And he, or they, sent another letter to their new address in Emerald Port. And the new letter read, Dear family, where did you go? The house misses you. Why did you leave? Did you really think you could escape the gaze of the Watcher? I will always find you, wherever you go. The house sits empty and alone. You should return. If you don't, someone close to you might die. Signed, the Watcher. And Crystal got Desdalin to cough to writing the first letter, but Desdalin pointed out that the second one, that wasn't her, that was the original Watcher. And we had wrapped up just as Bastille, you accused Desdalin of lying. And that is where we come back. As Crystal is adamant that she and Skinny at least need to go to Emerald Port because the Watcher is back. But she says that it's best for at least a couple of you to stay behind here at the house because there is something here that the Hidden Archives missed the first time.
I believe I had also noticed some peeling wallpaper.
Yeah, you noticed some peeling
something
wallpaper
in the walls. Was something in the letters.
Yeah,
I'm in the walls.
And just as you're looking at that wallpaper, Soma, Androvan just collapses to the floor, and he has this this layer of flame just burning across his whole body. Even though it doesn't look like it's really burning him, it's it's like this layer of flame is emanating from his body or something.
Oh, but this is the thing we saw before too. From the drink.
Yeah, and now he's just collapsed to the floor. It seems whatever he partook from that drunken man's bottle finally took effect. Or finally was too much for him. And so, but you are examining the walls. You're examining this peeling wallpaper just as Androvan collapses to the floor. What do you do now? Now that Androvan's collapsed.
I mean, I definitely want to go over to him and just make sure that he's okay, alive, just sleeping, just whatever.
Yeah, he looks to be sleeping. Looks to be sleeping it off.
Is the house completely empty, or is there furniture and stuff here?
There is some furniture, yeah.
Is there are there cushions? Can I put a cushion under his head?
Do me a perception check.
Sure.
And this is going to be in the open. All checks will be public from now on. Yeah, you find a pillow in the corner and a couple of boxes.
I just find a kind of dusty throw pillow and just kind of slide it under his head so that he doesn't wake up with a headache or something, or more of a headache than he deserves.
Yeah. But still, what are you doing?
I'm saying this person's a liar.
Desolate says, I'm not lying.
There is something you are not saying, then.
There is nothing.
There is.
What makes you so sure, Bastille? Bastille, what makes you so sure?
A feeling. For reference, because we have a new person. Bastille is a 7-foot-tall automaton. It looks like he should not be operating with all of the gashes or open claw wounds or otherwise across him, but otherwise is perfectly fine. Seems unbothered by the many holes in him. And then when I find it in wherever it was most recently posted, it's in the Hidden Archives. but I will repost it in the hidden archives for reference as well, so it's easier to find.
Thank you.
And there's Basto.
Well, I can also
I'd
just
seen that.
I can
Cool.
also just share it from here. And
There we go.
I would be very remiss to forget to do this again. I am sorry I forgot this last time, L.
I forget to give you an image
And
for
in
Ron.
fact, I'm going to oops. I forgot something. There. Now I'm going to show that to all players again so that Soma's art appears on the stream view. Very lovely. I am so sorry that I forgot to show that the last time.
Oh, no worries.
How dare you.
That art is by Amarin. Check them out on Artistry. Anyways. The right, that was it. So kind of dismissing that for the time being. I do want to go check out the peeling wallpaper now that I have stuffed a pillow underneath Androvan's head so he doesn't, wake up with more of a headache than he's gonna have anyways. So that conversation is kind of from like trying to reach the peeling wallpaper, like scratch at it on the wall.
Yep. Is Zeal doing that?
I mean, Soma's doing that.
Selma's scratching at it. Okay.
I mean, like, I don't know where it is on the wall. I was kind of assuming it was a little higher up because that's kind of where wallpaper tends to peel from.
Okay. It's not higher up. No. It's
Oh, is it lower down?
It's kind of about your height.
Okay, then I'm just starting to kind of pick at it, like try and pull it back a little to see what's behind it.
All right. And Bastille is still accusing Desolin of lying.
He has no reason to believe otherwise.
Just to be clear, Bastille rolled a 1 last time.
Yeah.
Yep. I assumed as much. But he doesn't know what the dice gods are.
And just at that moment, Crystal gets a call on her compstone, and it's from Ron. And Ron, basically saying that they're on their way into Calrune. And she tells you, Ron, to meet her at this house in the housing district.
Okay.
And she gives you the address and everything.
Ron would make their way there.
All right. So, Soma, as you peeled back the peeling wallpaper, you see something that kind of makes you step back. because it is the exact same symbol that you had seen on one of the Watcher letters. Let's see here. It is a strange symbol that is the shape of 3 Ys around an I.
Oh, it's 3 Ys around an I, not 3
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
let me
Y.
post that in here in chat. It is the same symbol from the Watcher letters.
Is it painted on the wall? Or like carved into it or burned into it, or what's the...
Give me a moment. I'm trying. For some reasons, Twitch isn't live. YouTube's live, but Twitch is not. That's weird.
Hang tight, everyone, while we deal with some technical difficulties.
Okay, I'm finding an image for on anyways. Don't have an image for my character.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know what's going on.
Please stand by. We promise your problems matter. Bum ba-da-da, bum bum ba-da-da, bum ba-da-da, bum ba-da. Please stand by. We promise your problems matter. You are 33rd in queue. Bum,
No. No more.
Wow.
Approximate wait time is 12 hours and 33 minutes.
Why is it still screwing up here? I don't know why it's not working. It is. Okay, I think I'm going to have to try to figure out what's going on with Twitch later. For some reason, it does not want to go. What the heck?
Giving any specific error otherwise?
I'm using a plugin for OBS called Multiple Output.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really giving me an error or anything. It's just when I go to the channel on Twitch, it's not live. It just says it's offline. And I have the stream key in here and everything. I just don't get what's going on. I guess we're going to be only live on YouTube today, which kind of sucks. I can't figure this out. Let's go use authentication. What is going on here?
Do you know what your encoding type is? YouTube prefers to encode an AV1, but Twitch is still set to 0.264. So I would check if your encoding type is just like automatic or otherwise. And if there's an option, try changing it to 0.264 specifically.
Right now I need the Twitch output server.
This would be wherever it lists its encoding. It might be in the general settings for your OBS rather than like the multi-stream specifically. It doesn't tell me where the actual encoding setting itself is, just that that has been a fix for people with similar issues.
I can't do anything right now because I decided to try deleting it and then redo it. Let's see if I can do this. And then we want to do H264, Dan Vank. Scene good from OBS. Resolution 1920 by 1080. And we want to do this bit rate. Failed to start output. It's possible that encoder does not start. Get from OBS? No, can't do that. I want it to be NVENC. Because NVENC is better? Nope, that's not working. Let's try to get my string key. I am sorry, everyone.
No worries.
This was working perfectly fine before. But it seems maybe Twitch... I don't know. It seems maybe fixed... Twitch changed something. And now all of a sudden, none of my settings are working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need the actual Twitch output server URLs I don't have any of those. It is requiring me to put the Twitch server URL. And I can't find any of those on Google. I just cannot find anything here.
What you're looking for is Twitch ingest server URL. The stream URL would then be Twitch ingest server URL / stream key. You find a list of servers based on region. 1 minute here. Twitch ingest server recommendation to twitch.tv. You are where in the world? US West? Or where you at?
I found it.
Okay.
Now I want to copy that. I want to come over here and put that there.
As long as you just tell me what's going on. I do this for a living.
It's still
I can figure it out.
offline. What the hell? It's still offline.
All right. Okay.
It's still offline. I don't get this.
Is it the RTMP server?
I got the ingest server URL. I put it in.
Is this on the YouTube stream to where we can view it, or would you be able to share screens?
I can maybe share a screen in Discord.
Yeah, in Discord. It'll be a lot easier to potentially help if I can see.
It doesn't show the.
Yeah, I'm not seeing what
It's not showing, but it's not showing the settings there.
If you do share screen and then choose the monitor rather than the application,
Okay. There. Now you should be able to see the. Sorry, it's in portrait mode.
Nope, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to figure out if there's a way for me to zoom in. Right now,
I don't understand why it's still offline.
Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately it is too content. Just take a screenshot and put it in Hidden Archive or PM it, whichever works for you. Because with the portrait mode, Discord doesn't give me a way to like zoom it in and get anything better.
That is the settings for the multiple output. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to change the scene here to be right back. Okay,
Might have just been the stream delay with us changing the settings.
Yeah, I don't know. I am sorry, everyone. We had some kind of issue with the stream not showing up on Twitch's end. That seems to be fixed now. We now appear to have it on Twitch's end. Yeah, we have it on Twitch's end. My deepest apologies. My deepest apologies to Silash. My deepest apologies to all of my players. And thank you for your patience while we worked through that. So, to catch everyone up on Twitch's end, since Twitch decided to be buggers, our players are in... Oh, by the way, we have a new player. Their name is Silash. Silash,
Yep.
How about you introduce yourself?
Not again.
I'm sorry.
Take two.
Hi, I'm Sai. I am playing Ran, the I got the name for the elf, the Lotus Elf monk with
Niselvin?
psychic abilities.
Niselvin.
Niselvin.
It's been said a couple of times, and I feel like it's switched each time. Is it Ron or Run?
Ran. I just forget to do the drill.
Run. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who is studying to find the source of Psijic power and joined the Hidden Archives in an attempt to speak to one of the world's most renowned Psijics.
I need to go on Twitch and change the category.
Please don't make me do that a third time.
I'm not. I just need to change the category. That's all good. I need to figure out how to change the category. Oh, here. There. Should have been able to do that in here. Oh. That explains it. That explains it. Okay. We're live in both places. We're good. That was that fun. Not fun dealing with all that.
I can imagine.
Okay. So, our players are currently in the house on 357 Boulevard in the housing district in Calrune. And Soma, you had just pulled the wallpaper up off the wall. You are currently in the basement, and you pulled the wallpaper up off the wall, and you found this symbol that is in the shape of 3 Ys surrounding an eye.
I just also I had totally forgotten if I had ever internalized that we were in the basement, and I just want us all to pause for a moment and marvel that we are in a finished basement.
Well, that
I would get one of those.
entirely finished. There's just
They put wallpaper on.
Strange people, strange times.
Alrighty. Anyways. Calrune real estate, man. You know, cutthroat out there.
Absolutely. Calrune real estate. Maybe you should get an agent and buy a house.
Yeah, looking around like, no, this place isn't got good bones. It's a house with good bones.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Let's see how many of them we find in the walls.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, other than the watcher stalking the house and possibly skeletons in the walls. It's not terrible.
Look, with the housing market the way it is, take what you can get.
Absolutely. Take what you can get.
Alrighty, yes. So I have peeled back the wallpaper. And my question before I think the whole tangent here was whether was how that mark had been made. Was it painted?
It was painted
burned?
in what looks like red paint, but you might want to examine it further before making that determination.
If it's red, it's definitely not blood. Yeah, I do want to examine it.
And but still accusing Deslin of lying.
It's look, he's fully convinced of it.
He is fully convinced she is lying. She has to be lying.
Correct.
Crystal's just on the phone.
Yeah, Crystal was on the Comstone with Ron. And
it's amazing that you can get service down here.
I mean, you have to know how Comstones work. And the way that the Comstones work, in fact, they're technically better than cell phones.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's all sympathetic magic. Doesn't matter. Anyways.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I forgot to.
Want me to roll something to examine this? Or
there we go. There. I just had to change the bit rate for YouTube side. We're all good. We're all good. I hope. I should check YouTube side.
oh no.
Well, YouTube thinks that it's Depthara Trench.
You know, there's some things you're better off not knowing.
Hey, Jam, I have a very temporary picture for my character.
Go ahead and continue role playing as I I do things.
Yes.
Come look at this. Come look at this.
Oh, right. What about this issue?
I am mostly just trying to distract you from cornering this, woman who makes ill-advised decisions in a basement.
Ill-advised decisions. Absolutely. Yeah, why did she make that decision? We will never know.
He will eventually allow himself to be thrown away, but he's got his eye on her.
It said in the letters, you remember? It said that there was something in the walls.
Would you like me to open the walls?
Actually, yes.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna approach, basically just wait for him to point out where he should open the walls and then try and rip open the walls.
I do want to start tapping on the walls around where this symbol is to see if if it's hollow.
Okay, let me pull that here. We're doing 20 different things at the same time. I got it fixed. I got it fixed. I got the actual description and everything fixed on YouTube site.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
He's got a strength of 16, but if that's not enough, his Eidolon's got a strength of 22.
Amazing.
So between the both of us...
Spotify. We're going to delete this. We're going to upload an image from my PC. We're going to go to pictures. And then we're going to delete this, delete this, delete this. We're going to use this. We're going to add a frame. I'm going to go with this frame. That frame looks good. And then go. There. So where did this image come from, Ron? Hey, Ron, where did this image come from?
Hey, Ron is dead.
Oh, Sai, your audio is flickering, but we can't hear you.
That's a bug with my audio setup. I apologize.
Oh, we hear you now.
Yeah, so where did that image come from?
Picru.
Okay.
I've got the Picru if you need it.
I just like to know where these images are coming from. There. Okay. Showed that on stream? Okay. So many issues today. So many issues.
Yeah, I'll open up the wall.
So, but still opens up the wall. Crystal's like, I hope I don't have to pay for that. Hey, there, we're good. We're good. Remind me next time to check if Twitch is working before I actually change things and everything.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, Rod, you finally make it to the house. And while Soma is still trying to convince Bastille to lay off of Desdeland, and Crystal and Desdeland are making plans to head out to Emerald Port. In fact, Crystal's getting ready to summon Gigazard, her one of her Mystimon, to fly her and Desdeland to Emerald Port. And Ron, you make it up to the front door, and you find the front door actually open. Do you step inside? Ron? Hey, Ron.
Silash?
Oh, hi, sorry. I'm dealing with drama. What's up?
You finally make it to the front door of the house, and do you step inside?
Yes, Ron would step inside looking for their new allies.
Okay. Do you call out for anyone?
No, Ron stays silent, just taking in the view, trying to figure out where they would have gone.
You find the door to the basement open. And
right,
you hear voices down there. You hear Soma pleading with Bastille to lay off of Deslin.
No, Bastille's now pulled to the basement to go open the wall, so he's punching through the wall.
So he's punching through the wall. Yeah, you hear crashing sounds as he's punching through the wall.
Ron would rush downstairs.
So where are you punching through the wall? Are you punching through the wall around the symbol?
If there's a place...
before we got into that, I wanted to knock on the wall to see if there was like a hollow area behind it.
Okay. So make me a perception check as you do that.
Okay.
You could hear knocking sounds coming from downstairs, Ron.
$32.
32. So, 32 with that perception check. Yeah, you find a hollow spot right there behind the symbol. But Crystal says, hey, we probably want to photograph that first before we destroy it.
Just like truly right as Bastille's reeled back.
Yeah, but still, you're just like frozen, one arm back, and we're like, we have some samples to take. So definitely we want to get I guess.
Yeah, handle it properly.
Crystal has a camera.
You have a camera. You have a camera. It's in your kit. It's in your investigator's kit.
Is that what the motion recorder is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Motion recorder. Okay, I always think of the motion recorder as like not a. Anyways, so I will take out the motion recorder and make a recording of the room. I would also like to get like a little scraping of the material of the paint or whatever is used.
All right.
Once we do all of that, then I will stand back and let Bastille do their thing.
So you hear the voices coming from downstairs, Ron. Do you head down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ron comes downstairs and you see everyone here. You see Bastille reeling back, frozen in place as though he's going to punch the wall. And you see Soma carefully scraping off a little bit of a sample and taking photographs and doing all that. And Crystal sees you and she says, "Oh, hi, Ron. This is Bastille. The statue is Bastille." And the lady there is Soma, and this is Destelin.
Ron smiles widely and says, I believe I will fit right in.
That was also Soma laughing.
Mm-hmm.
I almost called her by my other character's name. Hello. Soma is a very small woman. She's very short. She is wearing she has like a narrow face with a little pointed chin, reddish gold hair that's worn in these like pinned and braided curls around her face. She wears like layered skirts and this little cropped embroidered jacket with these big puffy sleeves. And kind of like peeking out of her coat over her shoulder is this like extremely smug looking little gray fox.
Aww.
That is so cute.
Alright.
You gotta love that little fox.
I love him. I love my guy.
That little fox is so cute.
Alright. Ron would nod and smile as he walks over to whatever the party of chaos is doing. And he'll, looking at Bastille, he'll ask, do we need to get through?
I am opening the wall. They told me to wait.
Oh, you can go ahead now.
The punch immediately goes through.
Make me an athletics check.
All right.
Let's see how good he is.
I don't think I'm actually that good at those, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna pat your shoulder, and do a nice little nudge fate too. So you get a retroactive +1 status bonus if the +1 will help you succeed.
How's an 18 or 19 do ya for punching through a wall?
The best you do, since this is like a cinder block wall, or actually it's more of like a sandstone, is you kind of put a dent in the wall.
So shadows seep out of Bastille as like a shadowy version of him comes out as he summons his Eidolon to follow through on punching through the wall. Since it is proficient in unarmed attacks, can it just use that instead?
Okay.
That was a question. I'll take that as a yes.
What was the question? Sorry.
If it could just use basically its regular way it attacks, since they're unarmed attacks as they are, like its claw attacks.
It is going to be an athletics check.
Okay, well, they don't get athletics proficiency, so I guess they have a lower bonus than me, even though that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I mean, about to be expected. It has a higher unarmed attack, but if it's not considered an unarmed attack.
Could Ron punch the wall?
Yes, you could. Let's see how Ron
When
can
in
do.
Rome.
I don't know, I think Ron might do it pretty well.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think...
35! You not only put a dent in the wall, you punch a hole through the wall. So you punch a hole right through that sandstone.
Perfect. Is there anything behind?
And as you do that, Crystal pats Bastille on the back. Don't worry, they use sandstone a lot in these houses.
That stone was not made of sand. It would have crumbled easier.
All right.
That cat needs to stop playing with bags. What did Ron say?
Soma pats you on the back and says, "You do fit in here."
They just loosen up their body and breathe out after that strike. Is there anything behind the wall in obvious sight once the dust clears?
Once the dust clears, does anyone have a flashlight to shine in there?
God, what are my cantrips?
Yes. Hold on.
I don't have cantrips, right?
I thought I did. I might be thinking of a different character.
You should have like psychic cantrips.
Psychics don't get cantrips except for focus cantrips. I get phase.
I have a
bolt and
lantern,
warp.
yes.
I don't get light.
I have a bullseye lantern.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm gonna pull that out. And light it.
The focus cantrips are actually just focus versions of regular cantrips.
Yeah, but I don't get to select from a large pool like regular cantrips.
I too have a
Spellcaster.
bullseye lantern.
I should have gotten one.
So you have kinetic ram, you have invisibility, and you have haste.
Yep. I do not have a way to see in the dark.
Soma, did you have light or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
me-
I have a bullseye lantern. We both,
Okay.
Both
two of us
Besta and
have
Soma have a.
lanterns.
I'm pretty sure it's in the like kit we get from.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the
the
investigator's
detective
kit, but
Yeah.
Ron might not have picked that kit up.
Oh, I must have forgotten to get a kit.
You just
I
you
have
just came right
fair-
here off the train.
I guess so.
Yep. You could pick up the investigator's kit at another time.
Mhm.
The investigator's pack.
All right.
I put that pack together specifically for you guys. It includes everything that you will need, including motion recorder, all kinds of things. All kinds of fun things. So, Ron just forgot to pick up her investigator's pack from the Wayfarers Society.
Ron is male.
He just got here he just got here in Calrune, so
Immediately
didn't-
starts sprinting towards the house.
yeah, you didn't even have a chance to stop by the Wayfarer Society yet.
Look, they told him it was going to be shipped to his destination, and by the time he got there, so he arrived thinking it was already going to be here.
That's actually why Ron didn't make it here before we did. He was stuck at customs arguing with them about where the investigator's kit got rerouted to.
That's amazing.
Where did Ron come from, by the way?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably, they would have been staying in the. Oh, where did you say that was? Some plains area with. Oh, is it? I'm sorry, I'm blind. I can't find. It would be in Research Hall. The Chelzen area, I believe.
The Chelzan? Oh, the Chelzan are nomads. They go all over the place.
Yeah.
You probably would have found them actually somewhere along the coast in southern Almana.
Okay. How far did Ron have to travel to get here? There.
A long ways. You had to actually go through the Darkvault Cavern, which is this cave system that goes through Mount Hellfire, and Mount Hellfire is this. Actually, I can bring up the map here.
Thank you. Oh wow.
You see this mountain range? Here is
Yeah.
Calrune. All right, here is Almana. I mean, and Calrune is right up here. This place up here. This mountain range stretches across the entire center of the continent, and you had to actually travel through Darkvault Cavern, which is right about there.
So it is rather understandable that Ron was late.
And it comes out
And
to
lost
about
half their
there.
luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be waiting at the hotel for you once you get there.
Perfect. It won't be burned at all.
Look, a Mr. Dong ate it.
It'll be waiting for you at the ranch, really. And the ranch is here.
Ooh.
You see this the symbol here? This what looks like a magnifying glass there? That is where the ranch is.
Actually, my scene's gone back to Calrune.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Ah, I see.
This is where the ranch is down here.
Mhm.
I just moved the party token
Yeah.
to where
I've seen that
they
earlier.
technically are right now. That's where they are.
All right. Okay.
Yep, now we're back on the city map. Just gives you a little bit of an idea of what the city is like.
That's destroyed architecture.
Yep. And so, Soma, you're shining that light into the wall, into that hole that Ron managed to create for you, and make me a perception check.
There we go. Ooh. Rolled through the one to get to that. So.
Okay.
That's a 30.
30. That is nice. So with a 30, as you're looking into this wall, you're looking into this hole, you're shining your light in there, you're kind of... I guess this hole that Ron managed to create for you is only about the size of his fist. It may be slightly larger. So you're just trying to poke your nose in there, poke your eye in there with the light shining right here, and you're looking around, and your light kind of glazes across the surface of what looks like something kind of grayish or something like that. It looks out of place. But
Does it seem like an object?
It looks like it's an object of some kind.
Painting?
It looks like it's an object of some kind. It looks out of place. Like it doesn't belong in the wall. And Crystal, does anyone decide to go with Crystal and Desdelin to Emerald Port?
I think that's Skinny's mess to clean up. Personally.
Okay.
That
So
sounds tempted, but I'm not sure they'll let Bess still.
Okay, so Crystal and Skinny go on their own. They head upstairs, and they get on Crystal's Gagazard, her dragon Mystimon, and they fly up and away, heading south. They are heading south to Emerald Port. And what are you doing as your eye just catches a glimpse of this catches a glimpse of whatever it is behind in this wall?
I don't really have anything that can lift something out. I don't necessarily want to touch it. I will say this. Hold. Let me say this to. I'm gonna turn to Ron and say, I don't have anything. There's something in there. You saw it, right? But I don't think it's a good idea to touch it first without seeing what it is. Do you have anything to lift it out?
I have small telekinetic capabilities, but they are better for pushing than grabbing.
Sounds like you'll
While
need
they're talking,
Calrune.
I cast Detect Magic.
I could perhaps transpose myself in the room, but I would still need to pick it up.
While they're talking, I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
You're casting Detect Magic on the wall?
Yeah, I mean, like, looking in to see if I see anything coming off of the object.
looking to see if you can catch anything coming off of the object. You don't really sense any kind of magic or anything.
Cool. Besto picks it up.
Just put your arm in the hole.
Yep.
This very small hole. Can you do that? Can you do that? This hole is only about the size of, only about maybe a little bigger than Ron's fist.
Well, we'll open up the hole.
Yeah, Ron could probably open up the hole.
Okay, Ron, make me another athletics check.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on one moment. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna reach into my every need pack. I'll pull out a crowbar. Not a crowbar, a sledgehammer.
Hey.
A sledgehammer.
Hey.
That will make it easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
Still
30,
just truly reaches into his Mary Poppins bag and pulls out a sledgehammer.
So with a 30, Ron, you open up the hole to now about twice the size of your fist.
And then right beside that is Bastille coming in with a sledgehammer.
Okay, now make a melee attack check.
Oh, we are amazing.
Alright. Am I any better at melee attacks? Because otherwise I might hand it off to my Eidolon.
And we flash back to Crystal saying to herself, I hope I don't have to pay for all that.
They had a finished basement.
27.
If Crystal ends up having to pay for that, she'll probably just pass it off to you.
Well, who's she paying for? Nobody lives in this house.
She should just pass it. Pass the expense off to the hidden archives.
That's fine.
27. Yeah. 27 with that melee attack check with your sledgehammer. The perfect tool when you want to do some demolition.
I don't know. I think fists work pretty well.
If you're a monk, yeah. So 27, but still you open up another hole in the bottom of the wall. We probably want to be surgical about this.
Oh, he is anything but. He has one goal: open up the wall enough to get the object inside. The rest does not matter.
Oh dear. Soma, you are fantastic with finding those memes.
We must have the worst rep at the archives.
Yeah.
Look, everybody knows field agents are a little out there.
A little? A little, Soma. A little.
A little, you know?
Just a little. Elle, you have a penchant for the understatements. So, are we going to open up the wall a little bit more?
Is there enough room for Ron
does
to
the
grab
sledgehammer open it a decent amount?
Oh god.
You have to stick your hand in.
Because I assume it's not just a hand-shaped hole at this point.
Well, now you've opened up a hole down on the towards the bottom of the wall. Well, Ron's is.
Well, he was aiming around where the other holes were.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good point.
So now it's about 4 times the size.
Okay, that's enough to stick your hand through and at least feel the size of the ray thing.
Okay.
Actually, is there now that it's bigger? Does more light go? Does more light get in so that we can get a better glimpse of the thing?
So you poke your light in there a little bit more, and then you suddenly step way back and make me a stress save.
Oh no!
Is that a will save?
Yeah, a will save.
Alrighty. Ooh.
You have another stress, so you're at 2 stress now.
I'm back at 2 stress, baby.
Imagine having stress.
So, Soma, what kind of made you step back and be like, oh, what the F? Your light caught the glimpse of a skull.
There is a body in there. There is a body in there. I know I should have been expecting it, but I was not expecting it. I was not expecting a body. All right.
Oh, good. Someone to potentially talk to. Hey, there smells to speak with dead. Ask them who put the thing in the wall.
They were probably put there after they died. Their answer would be, I don't know. I had to catch myself for a swear there.
Don't worry about it.
Still is gonna reach in and try and grab both the object and the skull.
Both the object and the skull. Well, the skull is the object.
Oh, okay, fantastic. I wasn't sure if there's something else in there too.
So you pull out the skull and just nonchalantly, like you don't care, but someone's a little freaked out.
I was not expecting it. Okay, I was not expecting it.
If there's anything else with the skull, like the rest of a body.
Soma can shine her light in there.
I'm shining my light in there, and yeah.
As I too have a bullseye lantern.
I have low light vision, if that helps.
So you shine your light in there, but still, and yeah, you find more bones.
He will gather all the bones. He was told to get anything inside the wall out of the wall.
Yeah, as you pull out more bones, Soma's a little freaked out.
He also gets a spider and sets it down by the bones.
Is someone afraid of spiders?
Zeal immediately pounces on the spider and eats it like a
Okay, lunch for Zeal.
Oh, there goes evidence.
Lunch for the Equidate. Lunch for the Equine. So, cutscene. Meanwhile, Crystal and Desdelan meet up with the family in Emerald Port. And while there, Crystal has a moment to speak with a little girl by the name of Amiris, the couple's daughter, as she's painting on her easel. And Crystal looks at some of Amiris' paintings, and she suddenly recognizes something. She sees a painting of a girl on top of a cliff over a river. She finds another of a woman in layered skirts who seems to shift into a fox with an equine on her shoulder.
Ooh.
There's another of an automaton laying an object under the floorboards. And then she sees another that makes her eyes go wide. And she immediately motions to that one and says, "How did you come upon the idea to paint this one?" She says as she motions to this painting. Emiris looks at it and says, "I keep seeing him in my dreams. I don't know him." Why? Crystal leans down and looks her in the eyes. "When you say you see him in your dreams, what do you mean? What is he doing in your dreams?" Okay, seems Soma is having a little bit of internet issues. We're all having technical issues tonight. We'll wait for Soma to get back.
Yeah. Oh boy, do I have more drama to deal with? I hate leading a clan.
That's why I don't run a guild in ESO anymore. I'm assuming Soma's just resetting her internet or something.
Presumably. While we're waiting, I don't imagine the darkness or spirit spell list gets access to Speak with Stone, which is also not on any spell list. I checked the Earth spell list to make sure it wasn't there either. Yeah.
Give me a moment.
No problem.
Speak with Stone does not come up on Aeon at all.
A 5th level spell? I can screenshot it. Yours is the only Pathfinder campaign I'm in, so I know it's not anything custom I've got.
It doesn't exist on Aeon. And Aeon
Probably,
is currently pre-remaster.
Yeah.
I just found it when searching through the spell list in the Compendium browser.
Yeah, you should probably stop using the Compendium browser.
Yeah, it's updated for remaster, and we don't use that yet.
That and the R stuff will not show up in there. Soma's internet just straight died.
Aw.
Carry on without me. I'll rejoin if I can.
Oh, the only other intelligent person in the party.
Hey, my intelligence isn't a minus.
Oh. My con is.
Let me look at the remaster changes. Yeah, Speak with Stone is not in here.
Okay.
I have no idea where that comes from because it doesn't show up on Aeon at all, and it's not on the remaster list.
I don't know. I just searched while I was searching through spells of 1st through 5th rank. I typed in Speak, and that came up. Speak with animals, speak with plants, spell immunity, and speak with stones all come up when I type in SPE.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Maybe a
Oh,
stone druid
welcome
spell?
back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm back. I have returned.
Yay.
Alrighty. Okay, what happened? What did I miss?
Well,
truly
Bastille found a spell that doesn't exist on Aeon.
Apparently.
And it's not on the remaster list. So it's not a remaster thing.
I think it might be a stone druid thing. But, like, renamed.
I don't know.
It's not on the remaster list at all.
It comes up in general on Divine Occult and
Because
Primal
there's
Traditions.
if you go to the Gears tab, there's a remaster changes thing right under the heading Pathfinder 2nd edition, and I go to spells and it is not on there. So it's not a remaster thing.
It's Stone Tell. Level 6 spell.
This is Speak with Stones, which is a 5th level spell.
I can't find that one, but I did find one that serves the same purpose on Nethys.
I don't know. I don't know how I found it. I just found it. I can't
Pathfinder player core. Orc. It is remaster.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
It is remaster. So yeah, that is
No problem.
That's something that will have to wait until Aeon gets their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is so Stone Tell is what is going to show up on the spell list.
Well, that one's 6th level. We don't have 6th level spells yet.
Yeah. Anyways. Back to action. It's not Power Rangers. I don't know why I said that. So, Crystal is talking to this little girl named Amiris. And she's looking at these paintings that Amiris painted. And she found a painting of a girl on top of a cliff over a river. Someone will recognize that. She found another of a woman in layered skirts who seems to shift into a fox with an equine on her shoulder. There's another of an automaton laying an object under the floorboards. And she found another that made her eyes go wide, and she motioned to that one and she asked, "How did you come upon the idea to paint this one?" As she motioned to it, and Amiris looked at it and said, "I keep seeing him in my dreams. I don't know him. Why?" And Crystal leans down and looks her in the eyes. "When you say you see him in your dreams, what do you mean? What is he doing in your dreams?" Amiris looks at her and continues painting as she says, "I think he's doing something really bad. I keep seeing him in some kind of circle with all these strange symbols, and there's all this rain, and then there are all these snakes or maybe tentacles, that's it, in the sky. And I also see this black dragon, I think, but it has 3 heads. Not the one that the Guardian fought over Calrune, something else." And Crystal is knocked aback as she backpedals and collapses onto the floor, staring at that painting of a man in a circus uniform with a scar over his eye. Her uncle, Zolgoth, as he is plunging a dagger into the chest of a girl who looks remarkably like Kuoi. As she takes a moment to collect herself, She immediately heads to talk to the mother and father. Sir, ma'am, I spent a moment with your daughter, and I noticed she is a remarkable artist, but there is something about her art that disturbs me. The girl's parents look at each other and say, yeah, we've taken her to a doctor. We can't explain why she keeps painting these disturbing things. We're looking to get her help. But Crystal stops them. I think you misunderstand. This is not something she needs a doctor for. The things she is painting, some have already happened. Like the one of the girl on top of the cliff over the river. That actually happened last night to my adopted daughter. She is the girl in that painting. There's another of a woman in layered skirts. That is a friend of mine. Her name is Soma. In my life, I have known only one other person who could do what your daughter does. And she is the most remarkable woman I have ever known. And you know of her too. Lady Calrune Devil. I believe your daughter is a psionic. And I can help her. Lady Devil can help her to understand her abilities, says Crystal. But I think time is not on her side. She appears to have made dire predictions. Your daughter is seeing things in her dreams, and she is seeing a man, a very dangerous man, and I believe he may already know of her and her abilities. Do you have any of her paintings from the old house? And they look at each other and then nod, and the woman gets up and goes upstairs. And back to you guys. As Basile is collecting all of these bones out of the wall. You are finding these bones, and you don't really see anything else in there, Basile. And Soma, you can also poke your light in there and see if you can see anything else.
Sure.
But you don't.
Another perception check or no? Okay.
You don't really see anything else in there.
Does it? With however like big this space is behind the wall. Does it look like it wraps around, like, for the other walls in the room?
Yeah.
Can he fit inside?
Can Zeal fit inside?
Zeal can fit inside, not Basile. Basile, you're a little too large.
And worth a shot.
Worth a shot. So I'm gonna drop Zeal in, and kind of give everybody like a bit of an awkward look, and then say, just as you're going through, just tell us what you see, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. If you say so, Soma. You better have a nice big fish for me when I get out.
So many fish. So many fish, I promise.
And Zeal hops into the hole. And back with Crystal and Desdalin, the woman got up and headed up the stairs. The mother got up and headed up the stairs. And she came down. She comes down some moments later with a single painting covered with a tarp. As she pulls the tarp off, Crystal leaps to her feet and grabs it. And her eyes go wide. She looks at Desdalin, who gives her the same look. This is the key to the entire case, Crystal says. This is what is in those walls. This is why the Watcher keeps harassing you. This is everything. She looks back at Desdalin, who nods, and Desdalin says, you have to call the Hidden Archives. They may be walking into a trap. And Crystal's already pulling out her comstone as she says, it wouldn't be the first time. But just as she is getting ready to call, the man says, does anyone smell smoke? And Crystal's mouth drops. Everybody out. Back with you guys. Everyone make perception checks.
Oh, I rolled 5.
Okay, we have 22, 22, 24, 35. Okay.
What do my robo eyes see?
So, it's not what you see.
What do my olfactory senses pick up?
But still, it is what you hear. You hear some. Your like really good hearing hears like the snapping of a twig coming from outside. What do you do?
Something is coming. He's already got his Eidolon out.
Okay, so Soma has used recall familiar. So she's recalling Azil from the wall.
Yep, pop him as soon as Steele says somebody's coming. In a spoopy voice, I pop my boy back.
Okay.
He's very upset. That was a waste of getting dirty.
May I cast invisibility on myself?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright.
And back with Crystal and everyone, then everyone hears a cackling coming from Crystal's comstone. Time to smoke out the ants!
Would I have been able to cast something as well?
Yeah, you could.
In the direction that's opposite from where I hear the twig, I'm going to put my hand against the wall, aim it towards the, like diagonally up, and cast the pass wall spell.
Okay.
To open up a hole out of the basement.
We could have just done that to open up the wall.
It's like a 4th level spell or 5th level.
Fair.
So, Desolate and Crystal rush to evacuate the family from the house as fire and smoke begin to spread throughout. And they just manage to get them out just as a blast of fire erupts from the front doorway as an ember catches the painting in Crystal's hands ablaze. Shit, the evidence, she says. But before she could do anything, it's gone. Damn oil-based paints. In the chaos, 3 robed figures try to grab Amiris and try to drag her away. But Crystal launches a ball of fire from her hand at one of them, at the one holding onto her, and they go flying. As Crystal runs to Amiris' side and spends a moment to cast a shield of water around her as she says, "Oh my gods, it bloody worked!" And she then turns to Deslin. "Get them out of here. I'll take the girl. They want her." She says. The parents resist as Deslin urges them to move out. She says, "Your daughter will be fine. I promise you, Crystal will not let anything happen to her." Hesitantly, they follow Deslin as the... and they follow Deslin as the mother screams back for Amiris. Crystal focuses on the robed figures. They all wear scarlet red robes, and their faces are covered with golden skull masks. "You want her? I have a fireball with your names on it," she says. They launch dark spells of their own as she weaves and dodges and launches a giant ball of fire directly at all 3. Then she grabs the girl from the shield of water and rushes her out of the area. And back with you guys, Bastille, you cast Pass Wall, and you create this tunnel up to the surface outside of the house. Correct?
Correct. Specifically in the opposite direction I heard the twig.
Yeah, you come out in the backyard. And Bastille, as you come up, does everyone follow Bastille up through this tunnel?
Yes.
Eidolon leading.
Okay. As you come up, make a perception check for initiative.
Ooh.
Well, at least we're not going to be in an enclosed space where every AoE thing ever would hit us.
There we go.
I am going to actually delete these characters from the map. And I'm going to change the lighting on the map because it's a little too dark.
We're not at the bottom of the ocean anymore?
Nope. Nope, not at all. We're going to delete this. Okay.
I need to get my token on first.
We're going to deposit all of the tokens out.
Yo, wait, there's one missing. Oh, no, there I am.
Okay, we have Ron, we have the Eidolon, we have Androvan, we have Soma, we have Cha, Ryzen, Bastille, Esther, and Zeal. Let's put Zeal over where he belongs.
Oh, my buddy.
And we have the giant Frederick. So, Frederick's not here at the moment. Esther's not here at the moment. Ryzen's not here at the moment. Cha is not here at the moment. This is who we have. And so we have initiative. Okay, we have initiative on the board from Soma, Ron, and give me a moment while I look for something that is suitable cultists. Okay, we're going to use... Yes, we're going to use that. So that is in the NPC gallery. Okay, we're going to go look for the NPC gallery. I'm going to scale these things up. Okay, then I'm going to yeah, it's just okay. Now I want to scale the level. That's curious. Is there an addition of? That's interesting. Okay. um.
Quick question. Do you want me to roll initiative or zeal, or do you want zeal to act on my turn?
Zeal, familiars always act on your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Roll it. I'm going to just roll initiative for everybody. Roll.
Oh, I already rolled. That's weird.
Yeah.
I had to redo everything.
Oh, I'm still in the same spot, so that works.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And we're going to begin encounter. Where people can see it. That's good. Okay. So, Bastille, start us off.
Oh, am I first now?
Yeah. You're first in initiative. Bastille is first in initiative. Who would have thought?
Yay.
Okay. Since I got a 26 before, I was thinking I'd be further down. He is going to, well, first of all, make his way out of the tunnel area. Lead his way up with the Eidolon. What's the scene look like? Like, what are we seeing when we get out? I don't know.
What you're seeing as you get out is you see this as you come out. The sun is like shining directly down in your face, and it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. But you suddenly see off in this direction, this cultist or this robed figure who is dressed in these scarlet red robes with a hood on over his head, and you see on his face this golden skull mask. And he is holding a torch, seemingly getting ready to burn the house down.
Well, that doesn't seem productive to our research. Let's see. We are going to... Sure, that's emanation. We don't want to do that. Hurt our allies. So yeah, Eidolon will start making its way, but with current placement, I don't know how close it can get. Nope, wrong ruler. I just needed a line. Whoops. Okay. So 60. He can only get to about there. Meanwhile, Bastille is going to move So one of my actions will be a joint move action.
Okay.
See here. Let me just check to make sure on the movement of the Eidolon. Or it says I couldn't move still.
Okay, move was still there. And where's your Eidolon? Your Eidolon? Your Eidolon's right here.
Is, yeah.
Okay, where do you want to move your Eidolon?
Eidolon is moving towards. So I'd already moved it.
Okay.
But you had placed it there, so I'm not sure if that's where it actually was or not. But I moved it over to here.
Okay.
And then I was checking to make sure if its movement was the same as Bastille's or if it had a different movement speed. But no, it looks like it's 25 feet as well. So then afterwards, for second action, Bastille is going to cast, because he is... Nope, that's not what I'm trying to check. Ruler. Damn it, he is 40 feet away. Let me check something real quick. Is there any route that I could have moved him? I move him there. Would he be within 30 feet? No. I move him. Nope, I can't get this guy within 30 feet. That is unfortunate. Let's see here. Any other spell I could cast? Can you take more than one move action?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. I think I'm going to need to take another joint move action. So Eidolon is going to cover more of its distance towards the target. Bastille is going to move over here just so that we're not like completely bunched up, and that should still be within 30 feet. Yes. And just outside of him, so yeah, 30 feet. So then he is going to cast a...
You have enough actions for that, because now you have one action remaining.
I was trying to check. The spell I was looking at was Chromatic Ray. It doesn't say it costs more than one action.
Most spells usually cost 2 actions, at least.
Chromatic Race too.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can find any one action stuff. Otherwise, since Eidolon, yeah, because Eidolon's not even within range yet. I don't think Eidolon has reach of any kind.
You can cast Message, you can cast Guidance, you can cast Project Companion, you can cast True Strike, you can cast Kinetic Ram with 1 action. That's a 1 to 3 action one. You can cast Magic Missile as a 1 action. You can cast Pet Cache as a 1 action.
Well, let's just
Endure.
do Magic Missile.
With 1 action. So a single missile.
I mean, I don't really got any else with the placement of where my tokens were.
Yep.
Because you said we see that guy. I'm not sure if we even see this guy yet. I could have gotten over to him, but like with the house being right behind us, I'm not sure if we saw him or not. So yeah, I guess I will roll 1d4 plus 1.
Three.
So 3 damage. And that is my turn.
Yep. So, Ron.
What is the cultist all the way to the south doing?
That one you can't see right now. Because he is blocked by the house.
There. Oh, behind the house. Okay. All the way here?
The only guy we see is the
you can see this one, and Ron, you can see this one.
Alright, what are each of them doing? One of them is trying to set fire. That's
they both have torches. They both have torches.
And it looks like the party's starting to shift over to that guy. So yeah, Ron will... Oh my god, that's the wrong one. Ron will warp step over for one action.
Which one?
Just a regular warp step.
Okay. Okay, make your movement action.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
And that will trigger psi strikes. Buff. And Ran will lash out with a threefold strike of Unfolding Wind Buffet.
Okay.
Buffet? I don't fucking know. Oh, sorry, swore. Anyways, one strike.
I already... I made the fortitude save.
Alright. There's no foe adjacent.
They make a 24 failure by 4, so they failed.
Alright. I don't believe the movement stops until all attacks are made.
The wind buffet has a fortitude save there.
Yeah, I'll launch them after the strikes are made. And then... I forgot to roll damage. Critical damage, first strike.
And with a bludgeoning roundhouse crit effect, make one additional attack against a foe adjacent to the original target using the same attack modifier. There's no one else there.
Adjacent. Yeah.
So,
second hit. Third attack. Miss. And that is Ron's round.
Okay, that is a ton of damage.
Yes.
I didn't.
We
could see the one to the north. Eidolon would have just gone over to that one.
Okay.
Did anyone of the party... this guy gets launched a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Did anyone see that?
Yeah, are you still invisible?
Oh no, they would have came out of invisibility the moment they attacked.
Okay. Because I was like, did we just see this guy get beat up by nothing and then thrown across the yard?
Immediately upon throwing that first punch,
so we
Ron
saw
is
this
visible.
guy get beat up by Ron.
So now he's been launched across the yard, and he crashes into this fence, and the fence is like completely busted now. He has just busted a hole into this fence, and but he seems they seem unfazed by it. I should stop using.
Ooh.
I should start referring to them as them they, because you don't know. You don't know.
We don't know.
they're wearing a mask and a robe and everything. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So yeah, they're prone. I should add that on here. Assign a status effect. We need prone. Prone. They are prone. Okay. Oh, Androvan's not here.
Oh.
Androvan is sleeping right now. Where is Androvan?
Yeah, that actually was going to be my question. Androvan is still in the house.
Yeah, I'm actually going to give him unconscious or something. Unconscious. He is unconscious.
We absolutely cannot allow Jude's character to die in a fire
Agreed.
when they're not here.
If they can survive a round, Ron can probably go get them.
Okay. This one is just going to go up here and start trying to catch the house on fire. But you don't see that right now.
So,
So this
So
one
is
that
the
you have launched against a fence and is prone, he is going to spend some time
is that
getting
basically
up from
the
prone?
house?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Thank you. I believe
So he
that
gets
they're
up
going
from
to kind of
they get
what
up
we
from
can see.
prone. They get up from prone, and they're going to come back up here, coming at you.
Okay.
And let's see, we're going to... We're going to roll a 34 against AC.
That is a hit.
Okay. We're going to roll our dice, roll some damage, 26.
All right.
As he just plunges this dagger into your chest. They just plunge this dagger into your chest, and...
Perks of not wearing armor.
You're not wearing armor?
I'm a monk.
Yes, of course. That hurts.
Yeah, that's about a fifth of my health. A bit more than that.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah. I have an 8 con.
Ouch. So, spent an action to get up, spent an action to move, spent an action to attack. Their turn is done. Soma.
How so like swiveling around to have seen all of that happen, how messed up does the person who Ron is fighting look?
How messed up do they look? Make a medicine check to see if you can tell.
I mean, I did see them get hit. This one has not gotten hit. Bastille is heading towards that one. Do we know if there's more than 3? We don't know actually if there's more than 3. Can I instead...
You don't know if there's more than 2 right now.
Okay, so I can't see what Bastille is heading towards. The one down over here.
Yeah, you can see that one. You can see that one.
Yeah.
Can we see this one?
Which one?
This one. Right here.
That was at first the only one
You could see.
we were told we could see.
You can see this one. You can see this one, and you can see this really beat up one over there.
Okay. Okay. So, no, there's at least 3. Bastille sent his Eidolon towards this one. They're all carrying torches.
Yep. Well, this one's dropped his torch now, and it's starting to catch the fence on fire.
Okay.
Somebody might want to do something about that.
Androvan is still inside, technically. Probably
Yes.
should be like here. Actually,
yes.
Androvan is in the... Is Androvan in the basement or is Androvan upstairs?
Androvan's in the basement still. You didn't carry him up.
Androvan's still in the basement. Okay. Okay. We probably should have carried him up if we were fleeing the basement away from things we'd heard.
Maybe. But can't do anything about that now.
Can't do anything about that Alrighty. I am.
I didn't know we were just assuming Androvan was sleeping in the basement, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just figured we were assuming Androvan went off to do his own thing for a bit.
No, he just conked out because the effects of whatever he drank finally took effect.
Zeal and I are going to walk to about here, and then I am going.
And his player is fighting what could be COVID in real life, so I guess that matches up. I hope he gets better.
Ooh.
He was feeling better today.
Like skirts and hair and the amulets and all of the like just stuff, just like everything that Soma wears has some kind of little tchotchke connected to it, like little coins with holes in them, little trinkets that she's picked up and tied into her belt. And as this like otherwise completely like non-existent wind kind of starts to swirl around her, kind of lifting all of that a little, as she moves towards this one. I'm going to cast Curse of Death on this cultist. So they
on
have
this
to
one?
make a fortitude saving throw. Yes, the one that I targeted. A fortitude saving throw. The DC is 28.
And they succeed by 1.
The wind completely dies. And I look very cranky. And that was it. That was movement and 2 actions.
Success, so. The target is afflicted with the Curse of Death at stage 1.
Oh, you're right. Stage 1. Huzzah!
Yeah.
They are fatigued for 1 round, and they take 46 void damage. Ow. Wait, so it just like, I didn't even... Okay, so it's only unaffected on a critical success. It's the same...
Yeah.
Oh, the stage of the curse can't increase beyond stage 1. Temporarily immune, sustained.
So it can't can't increase beyond that. So they got 11 void damage and they're fatigued for 1 round.
Did I roll that or did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled that.
Oh, you roll damage on my spell? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So my question for you, because this is the first time I've used this character in combat, for the stage 1, when it says that it is sustained for up to 1 minute, does it happen again on the next turn?
Well,
or just like that would be stage 2, and because this can't progress to stage 2, it just doesn't.
I believe so. I believe that it just ends after this round.
Okay, so it works for just the one. So a critical failure would essentially be that the curse starts at stage 2.
Yeah.
And gets worse from there.
Yeah.
Failure is it starts at stage 1, gets worse from there. Success is it just hits it at stage 1 and then ends at critical success as nothing happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Yep.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Okay, and cutscene back with Crystal and Amiris. Amiris says, "What do they want from me?" And Crystal replies, "It's not what they want, it's what their leader wants that concerns me. He's murdered people with abilities like yours before." As she drags the girl by the hand, but the girl resists. "What do you mean, abilities like mine?" says Amiris. Crystal stops just long enough to look her in the eyes. Amiris, you have remarkable abilities. You have a gift. Your painting is just your unique way of bringing that gift to life. There are a few others like you still alive to this day. One of them is waiting for you in Calrune right now. She can help you understand your abilities far better than I can. I know you have a lot of questions, but I am not the one with the answers. She is. And if you want to live long enough to get your answers, you must trust me. There is a very dangerous man, the one from your dreams, who is after you, because your gift scares him more than anything else right now. And I mean, I have never seen this man scared of anything. For him to send those people after you means you have something that he does not want to get out. And after a moment, just as the robed figures turn the corner coming after them, Amiris nods and follows Crystal as the two rush down the road. When they have escaped the robed figures, Crystal pulls out her comstone. I know you can't hear me, Uncle. I know you can hear me, Uncle. I know what you want. I know what scares you now. Now I know what keeps you up at night. If you ever sleep, that is. The secret you want to stay hidden. I know your plans and it's not happening. The hidden archives will stop you. That is a promise, she says, and she throws the comstone on the ground and launches a ball of fire at it and destroys it. Amiris looks confused. Why did you do that? She asks. Crystal shakes her head. No reason. Come, we need to keep moving. I need to get you to Calrune, as she writes a note on a piece of paper and calls out her Bagavor, this fiery, not even fiery, this orange, reddish bird. Kind of looks a little bit like a robin, but with that orange reddish feathers. And then straps the note to its leg. And she gives Magvor a pat. Bring this to the hidden archives. I'll be fine. Go now, she says as she launches the bird from her arm, and the bird flies up and north. Okay. And back with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this cultist is very annoyed with Soma now. And is going to move over here. And then going to move up here.
Opportunity attack?
Do you have reactive strike?
Yeah.
So you have reactive strike with your Eidolon? Okay, go ahead and make that.
Pull up the stuff just to make sure now that... where to find that? God, it's been so long since we did a combat.
I don't see reactive strike. I see dutiful retaliation. Which, that is not it.
Okay, never mind then, I guess.
Okay. So, Soma, it is going to strike you with the... they're going to strike you with this dagger. And that is a 33 to AC.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
24.
Just off from being a crit. I'm sorry. So you just took 28 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, it applied already. Good.
There. And that was 3 actions. They're done. This cultist is going to move up here. And then another movement here. And Bastille they're going to take their dagger at you. And that is 23 to AC. Probably a miss.
That is exactly my AC.
Exactly your AC.
Yep.
That is 23 points of damage. As he plunges the dagger right into your chest.
It's a good thing none of these hit our heart. Wow. Still might not have a heart.
Okay. But still, it is your move.
Alright, 1 minute here. Cool. First of all, tandem move action. Eidolon's going by this guy over here. Bastille's going right here. Then tandem attack. I'm casting a spell. Eidolon is making his attack. My casting will cost 2 actions, so this will be the last thing we're doing. But Eidolon gets to make an attack at the same time.
So the Eidolon is going to make an attack on this cultist here?
Correct. And then my spell will be affecting both of the cultists.
Okay.
For the spell I am casting is repulsive. What's it called? Yeah, repelling pulse. It's a 30-foot range, so Soma and my Eidolon are exactly outside of it.
All right. Sounds good.
On a critical success, they're unaffected. On a success, they take half damage. On a failure, they take full damage and are pushed 10 feet away. And on a critical failure, they take double damage and are pushed 20 feet away and are knocked prone. It doesn't... I'm looking to see what saving throw type it is.
Can you pull up the card on the chat box?
Yeah, one moment.
Let me see. There it is. Repelling pulse. Okay, so
Reflex save.
they make a reflex save. And we're going to make a reflex save for this one now. So we have a success by 6 and a success by 0.
Okay.
So the second one just succeeds, then the first one succeeds by 6. If that matters at all.
It only
they
matters
take half
if it's
damage.
a critical success.
So
no, on a success, okay, yes, they take half damage. So they take half of 42.
There we go.
And then Eidolon attack.
$27 to AC is a miss.
You love to roll a 6. Okay. It's my turn.
Okay. Ron.
Ron will use a key strike, which will activate their side strikes again. Straight up buff, strike key strike.
All right.
Go. Let's them make 2 melee strikes.
Go power.
1. Oh.
26, that is a miss, and 32, that is a hit.
Dice. 4. And then they are going to finish it off with a 2-action kinetogram.
All right.
Fort save.
Failure by 4.
He launches 20 feet, and that's it.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Back into the fence you go.
Back into the fence they go. And by the way, speaking of the fence, the fire is spreading.
I forgot to save the person.
You forgot to stop the fire.
Ron doesn't have anything that can stop the fire. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, if they can survive another turn, Ron will run in and save them. Someone remind me next turn.
Okay. So this cultist is going to attack the Eidolon now.
Okay.
That is 34 to AC. Probably a hit.
Yep.
And that is 27 points of damage to the Eidolon. Well, to both of you. So we're going to put this on Bastille.
Yeah.
Bastille takes all that damage because you share HP.
Yep. I do need to add some back though, since I have regeneration. I need to remember how much I have though, so I will do that on my own.
That is 25 to AC. Probably a miss.
On the Eidolon?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a miss.
And then for the last action, they're going to come over there. And that's their turn. Back to this one that is proud again. They spend an action to get back up. And then come back over here with the dagger in hand, ready to slice and dice. That is 36 to AC.
That is a hit.
I would hope so.
You never
That is
know.
30 points of damage to Ron.
Okay.
That is some nasty damage. That is the cultist's turn. Soma.
I am going. Oh, the cultist moved. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the cultist moved.
Yes. This cultist moved to be behind you.
Yeah, that potentially changes things. Hold on. Sorry, I had a very specific thing I was going to do because the cultist was within 10 feet of the Eidolon. But now...
He is still technically within 10 feet of the Eidolon, or...
But he doesn't have to
No,
be from
I
me.
guess he's
'cause
not.
I can
15
actually-
feet.
I forget they do
Because a
diagonally
burst is
different on
centered on
Foundry.
you, right? A burst is centered on you.
Believe so.
Okay.
Emanations are centered on you. Bursts can be anywhere in the range.
Okay.
Oh, burst can be anywhere in the range?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Thank you, Ron.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Do. Okay. Sorry. Nah, I'm still gonna do this. I am going to swipe at him with an attack is just a single. Yeah. I'm gonna strike at him with my nails.
Nice. See those fox claws come out. Ooh.
Yes. Scratch at him with my nails, and I didn't target, but that was on this guy. So 32 to hit.
Yep, that is going to hit.
Alrighty. Damage. It is 2d8.
They take 9 damage.
Something on my nails. Hold on. Let me double check.
Of course you did. You're a lady. It is expected that you put something on your nails.
Well, so they still hit him. They still hit her even if she's a ghost. But I just put the striking, which I think is already just the potency thing. So okay. So that was already factored in. And then I am going to cast Mirror's Misfortune and step right to the side, but there is a you see probably just Bastille, just because of the direction you're looking, kind of see a Soma splits into 2, and there should be another Soma here, and I don't know if there's a way to like add that token, but there should be 2 Somas now. So basically there's a mirrored version, and
Soma squared.
Yeah. Soma squared.
I love the multiple 1v1s we have going on.
Yep.
I think our martial artist may be losing his, despite how flashy
both of us kind of do scary claw hands.
Hey.
So we have multiple Somas. That is very lovely.
I love that ability. It's one of my favorites.
I'd love to see multiple Somas. Multiple Bastilles would be scary, but multiple Somas is lovely.
Maybe not. Maybe, hopefully not for this cultist, who I'm hoping is having at least a kind of annoying day.
I hope when we're all fighting our bad.
Is that the end of your turn there?
Yeah, that's my.
Okay. Back to this cultist who's having a really, really bad day. That's not the cultist. Actually, it is that cultist. So this cultist is having a really bad day. And because they're having a really bad day, they're going to plunge a dagger into Soma's chest. Or at least try.
Okay, well, fine.
They tried, they missed.
Aha!
And then...
And wait.
Wait?
Which one?
They won directly in front of you.
No, which Soma do they stab? Because they don't know which Soma is which.
Yeah, that's a good point, but it's still missed anyways.
The whole point of the spell. but that's not the wording of the spell. The wording of the spell is if a creature takes a hostile action against the duplicate. So he has to do the DC 20 will save fee, I guess.
If he attacks fake Soma.
DC 28
to figure out which Soma is the right Soma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Critical success.
Critical success.
No.
Okay. Okay, then misses me and the duplicate doesn't shatter.
Okay.
But that was an action to seek. Wasted 2 actions. Haha.
Wasted 2 actions. He's going to try to seek again. Is that a will save again?
Oh, but if the first seek succeeded, then that was the creature's unaffected by the.
Okay.
Or I guess like it can distinguish between me and the duplicate.
Okay. Map 19 that misses. We're done. And I think that's this cultist. And this cultist is going to come around here. And Bastille.
All right. So tandem action. Eidolon is going to move while I use a spell. What?
Oh
Sorry.
my god, Soma. Soma have a story point for all the great memes.
Thank you.
Is flanking a thing? Is there a bonus for that?
There is. Enemies are off guard when they are flanked.
Fantastic.
That'll
that'll come up in a moment.
Right now.
First is the tandem action of what Bastille was doing while it was moving, while the Eidolon was moving, and he is casting spell, aka do I want to cast a link spell? And that leaves me with 2 actions left. Yeah, I'll cast a link spell, and which is going to be. Once I find it.
Sorry, we have some funny stuff going on in Discord here. Everyone should definitely join our Discord.
Share with the class.
Well, you could also be posting it in the stream chat.
Oh, we have a stream chat? Shows how much I looked at
yes,
this.
of course.
I only read your website. And your
okay.
rule.
Let's see here. We're
on Twitch and YouTube.
All right. Oh, right. The link you meant for the. Okay.
I wish
just take his turn.
I'm trying to find where the fuck it records your link spells, because it doesn't seem like it does, and I know there's a regeneration one that I took. Let's see here. I've been looking for this the entirety of while I was waiting for my turn. I couldn't find them whatsoever. Found where it talks about them, not where the list is of the ones you've taken.
Yeah, definitely follow us on Twitch and YouTube.
Do you by chance know where the link spells are, DM, or no idea?
Link spells?
Yeah. Where it records the ones you've taken, if anywhere.
Link spells should come up under the spellcasting.
They don't.
Well, they should. Let me look at your sheet. Maybe they come up under your feats.
Yeah, I'm in the feats currently.
Here's link spells. You learned the Evolution Surge link spell.
Yeah, that's where the general link spells. And then
so you basically just never added those to your spellcasting. That's what happened. And you also learned the Boost Eidolon link cantrip.
Yeah, that's the one I get for free.
So you have Evolution Surge and you have Boost Eidolon. You just
there it is. Life
forgot.
Link Surge. I also have life. I have Life Link Surge, Reinforce Eidolon.
Yeah, I suppose you just forgot to add those to your spellcasting page.
I think when I looked, I didn't see one for link spells. I'll check again, but
They're focus spells, so you should have just added those to your spellcasting page. They come up under focus spells.
Got it. I didn't. I had only checked the like arcane and occult, so I didn't find them. Okay. Well, I'm doing lifelink surge while the Eidolon is moving, which gives the Eidolon fast healing 4 for 4 rounds.
Okay.
And this is at. This is focus 2, which means I can actually heighten that. So I'm going to heighten that to 5th, because the fast healing increases by 2 for each heighten.
Okay.
So 4, 6, 8, 10. So he'll have fast healing 10 for 4 rounds. And then tandem act. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. And then tandem action. That was only 1 action, so we have 2 actions remaining. I'm going to then cast Boost Eidolon while the Eidolon attacks the cultists. Oh, okay. Good to know. So since Boost Eidolon is active, that's good to know because it might get a heightened. No, it doesn't. Plus 2 bonus status damage to rolls, or that's just damage. Okay, I thought it was gonna be to hit as well. Oh well.
I responded to you in the YouTube chat, Sai.
Looking. Oh yeah, I figured I got auto modded.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So here is the Eidolon's first attack. 36 to hit.
Ooh.
36 is going to hit on the cultist.
Cool. And plus 2 for Boost Eidolon.
And I think I should get ready to end this soon. 19 damage?
19 electric damage.
Ooh.
And then second attack from the Eidolon. But that's not gonna hit.
No hit there. Is that your turn?
I am going to. Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Okay. And I think that is where we're going to call it for tonight. We'll have this combat saved here.
I'm gonna forget to pick up the unconscious person.
Or forget to put out that fire.
I can't do that.
In fact, why don't we go to your turn first before we end this right now, so you can go put out that fire that you started.
How do I put out the fire? I can punch really hard with the speed and force of air at the house.
But there's a fire that's starting right here.
Oh, right here. Yeah, I just stomp that out.
Some dirt over it.
You got that out? You got that fire out?
Yeah, I'll just stomp that out, and then
you stomp that fire out. Okay.
Can I see inside the house?
No.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Can I see to the opening of the house where we dug out of it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to warp step to teleport over there. I also realized I kind of cheated earlier with my one action warp step, but I could have just walked there, so I'm hoping it's not a big issue. Yet. Last focus point, teleport to the house, wherever the opening was, and then run inside as my last action to grab Androvan next round.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
And that's good.
Okay. So that's where I'm going to end it. And the fire's out. Good. We don't have to worry about a fire spreading across the neighborhood. Because that would be very concerning. I don't think the Hidden Archives has enough money to cover that.
Look,
No,
this wouldn't be our fault. I'm just saying. The insurance investigators come after us. This is clearly the work of cultists.
Agreed.
Yeah, they were the ones who brought the torch.
It's not negligent if I want to launch the cultist 4 times instead of putting out a fire.
Okay, so we will be back on for more Hidden Archives on February 22nd. And I will be back prepping more stuff next week. If I can remember to do that. Unhinged Archives, says L. We're absolutely unhinged.
You're on absolutely Princess Party. This is great.
Totally unhinged.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Yep. Good night to the stream. Good night to everyone at home. Thank you for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks for more of this. And see you next time.